Who goes there? Show yourself! Oh, it's you. Don't sneak up behind me next time. Lucky for you, I wasn't armed. No sleep. I know what you mean. I don't like the feeling that I'm not in... Actually, seeing as this Stellaron you speak of, if you were to find it... Your confidence actually makes me... You know, it was difficult for me to believe you. Some of the words you use are too alien for those that have lived their entire life in Belobog. As far as I was concerned, Madame Cocolia's order to arrest you sounded reasonable. But she must have realized something about you. What must have transpired to cause her such a drastic change? Still, orders are orders. It's not for soldiers to question their superiors. I don't need you to remind me. And I didn't have every confidence that I was doing the right thing. But the sense of duty to carry out an order is bound to prevail with me. In the past, overworld soldiers on the front line would lose their lives in droves. And yet, the Fragmentum's advance would remain unaffected. Nevertheless, that was her reason for deploying all the Silvermane guards to the front line. The transport line for supplies in Geomera remained open, but the passage between the surface and the underground ceased. I approved of that decision. I never thought that the underworld would sink into such ruin without the Silvermane guards. Perhaps Mother was wrong. But how can I change her mind? I've tried, but she won't listen. I don't know how to get through to her. Help me change the mind of the Madam Guardian? Not easy. But he knows that better than I do. The more I think about it, the more disoriented I get, which in turn makes me think about it even more. I just want a better life for the people of Belobog. Maybe you're right. Or not. Right now, I just need more time to think. Walk with me. Let's forget our problems for a while. I can't remember the last time I went for a walk like this. I never thought I'd take one through such a strange place, with someone I'd only just gotten to know. It's so quiet here. I'm not used to it. The quieter things are around you, the louder they... I'm surprised the vagrants in the Great Mine go after the mining teams. They must be desperate. Still, whatever their situation, a crime is a crime. How is the law supposed to find a balance between justice and compassion in the face of such complexity?
How much longer can you last with your current supplies?
Is that Zila? Let's go take a look.
I know. I'll go to Rivet Town and bring them back for you.
It's too dangerous to go alone. Get Oleg to send someone with you.
The rest of Wildfire has barely gotten any sleep the last few days. They should rest. They'd only be holding their eyelids open and slowing me down. Besides, didn't you say some of the miners were gravely injured? Lives are on the line. Aren't you supposed to be sleeping? What are you doing out here? Up to no good, perhaps?
We're just having a walk, neither of us could sleep. You can rescind your baseless accusations.
Walk somewhere else, then.
Easy, Zila. Maybe they can help. I'm grateful. Here's the situation. The clinic is packed full of people injured in the mines incident. Since you helped us resolve things, Zila and I have been busy caring for them. As you know, the underground is lacking resources to begin with. Add on the sudden nature of the incident, and it's no surprise that the clinic is almost out of medical supplies. We need to acquire more, somehow.
The situation in other towns is even worse as the fragmentum spreads underground. More monsters go roaming. The town's resources have been swallowed up by...
Easy now, Zila. Zila and I actually aren't from here. We both come from I used to manage an orphanage and clinic there. But after the
Go to a corroded town to collect some useful resources? I'm in. You want to come as well? But you look quite tired.
Hold up. I never said you could join us.
People's lives are at stake. Why wouldn't you want another person to help?
Well, just don't slow me down.
Zila's lack of outright rejection means, come, let me give you a list of materials. The place you're going to is called Rivet Town. Follow the path through the mountains to... let me think. Oh, also rubbing alcohol. Lastly, painkillers. These should be enough to get by.
Metal plates and bandages. Let's go. If we leave now, we can...
If we hadn't happened to be passing by, were you really planning on going into the fragmentum alone?
Of course. What's all the fuss about? I've done that loads of times.
So reckless. According to the rules of the Silvermane Guards, any expedition into the fragmentum must have a squad of at least 4 members.
We're here. This is Rivet Town. Everything looks familiar. Let's go, and watch your step. Way over there. See that house on the hill? After Oleg found me, he sent me there. Natasha said that the house... I missed...
Huh.
What?
No, it's just...
Look down there. See the map? Let's keep moving. Watch out for... Careful. Enemies ahead.
Answer me.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Restaurant?
The most famous restaurant in town. Natasha would bring the kids who behaved well here for a special meal.
So, did she ever bring you?
Just.
Looks good.
The facilities here seem to be in pretty good shape. Not like those of a place that has been abandoned for years.
Now that you mention it, it does seem a little... Could people still be living here? Impossible. There's a bunch of crates piled over there. Maybe we can find what we're...
made to be broken.
Trust. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood. Zero points.
Watch this awesome move!
To betray my customers, I charge extra.
Answer me.
Yeah.
Trust. 0 points.
You're annoying!
Answer me.
Rules are made to be broken. Great. The more the better. Keep at it. Keep at it. Ha!
Darn. How could they all...
The monsters of the Fre...
You mean that's...
It's just a guess, but the...
Let's go then. We need to...
I'm asking. Trust. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Eric? Hey, Brat! How could you come here by yourself? Oh, don't you know how dangerous this place is?
Zila! You aren't the boss of me. I can go wherever I want. It's none of your beeswax.
You took the materials and hid them all here. Not bad, kid. But if we didn't take care of those monsters, what were you planning to do? Just stay here, shaking in your boots?
Who asked you to do anything? I was just about to escape. I didn't need your help at all.
Still stubborn, huh? Then tell me, how exactly were you gonna get those big metal plates out of here past those monsters?
There's always a way.
Don't be so polite to him. Tell us, what do you...
200.
What? Are you kidding me? You want to negotiate?
Not much, but I didn't bring my coin purse.
You're actually planning to give this little crook money? I'm telling you, this is his same old trick.
No! Not this time. I really need money.
Pretending to use your...
No!
Zila, that's enough. It's Eric, right? Here.
What?
This is a medal given to me by the architects. You need money for your family, right? Take this and But you'll have to promise me one thing.
I promise. I'll never.
Then it's a deal. If you go back on your promise,
Thank you. You guys need to be careful. Oh, right. The road across from the market is blocked. If you want to go further, you'll have to go to the shopping street.
got it. Thanks for the tip.
That object was pretty. Are you sure you're okay? Just...
If it will make him change his ways, it's more than. From a young age, my mother taught me to be I must give him a chance.
I don't really get... Eric said that we need to take the shopping street to go any further.
Is that all?
This is the street, all right. The orphanage should be at the end.
These shops and signs.
Answer me. 0 points.
To betray my customers, I charge extra.
Need some dust.
Go away!
Answer me.
Rules are made to be broken.
Cute! Watch this awesome move!
Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
To betray my customers, I charge extra.
0 points. Dust.
Watch this awesome move! Try that again!
Great. The more the better. Keep at it. Keep at it. Keep at it.
You're annoying!
Answer me. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
I'm asking
To
questions.
betray my customers, I charge extra.
Test. 0 points.
Rules are made to be broken.
You're annoying! You! Go away! Watch this awesome move!
Answer me.
Rules are made to be broken.
To betray my customers, I charge extra.
Keep at it.
The entrance to the orphanage is up this way.
Your answers? Test. Mediocre. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Here!
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Almost there. I didn't expect this place to be so... We made it! It's been so...
These crates have been sitting here for many years, right? Even if they have materials in them, are you sure they are still usable?
Do you think undergrounders care about expiration dates? Even having any supplies is a miracle in itself. No. No. Empty. How are they all empty? Who could have...
Careful! Enemy behind you! I've only seen this kind of monster before in the restricted zone.
I don't care how big you are. You dare sneak up on us from behind. This is it for you, pal!
Need I teach someone a lesson?
Gotta try hard sometimes. Watch this awesome move! My turn!
I'm asking questions. Test.
More business, eh?
Let's go.
What are you waiting for? To betray my customers, I charge extra.
Told ya I could fight.
Rules are made to be broken.
Nah. Should be all clear now. The kids at the orphanage were... I just hope the monster didn't...
It wasn't
Huh?
this building?
What? Wait.
Yes, it's a pod. Come on. I need to look. What's up here?
Yep.
Look at teeth mark.
All right.
Ugh. Who knew swinging could be so
At the time, I wanted to swing...
so dangerous?
We've looked everywhere but here. I hope my memory is right. We found it! Great! It's barely damaged. Nat wouldn't have expected her old supplies from years ago to have stayed in such good condition.
You should still check the expiration date for things like rubbing alcohol. If it's expired, it won't be effective.
True. Let me check a few bottles. Huh? What's this?
This is something from when I was a child.
When you were a child? Are you sure?
No. I remember now. I used to live here. Before the architects took me away, before Madame Cocolia adopted me, I used to live here. I'm an undergrounder.
You're... an undergrounder? Wait a minute. You're saying that Cocolia, the Supreme Guardian, adopted you? Then...
Yes. I'm the successor chosen by the architects. In the future, I will become the guardian who leads Belobog. Why? Why didn't I remember this until now? My childhood memories are so blurry. The architects said that the guardian successor is selected from among all people in Belobog. The selection process can take anywhere from a few years to a few decades. During that time, all children of the appropriate age in both the overworld and the underworld will be tested. In the end, only one child deemed as worthy will be chosen. I must have been chosen from among the children here and then taken to the surface.
At the orphanage are always coming and going. I never thought that there would have been a future Supreme Guardian among us. Does Nat know about this? Could she have been keeping it a secret?
I don't think she knows. The selection of the successor is done with utmost secrecy. And the child chosen must completely say goodbye to their past. And thus, I became the daughter of Madame Cocolia. My only identity is that of guardian successor. But I'm not good enough. Every day I see Silvermane guards sacrifice their lives in the Fragmentum, but I've never had the resolve to try to change Mother's mind. The underworld has been struggling, but I never tried to help. I didn't even know that it was my own home that had fallen into such a dire state. In the end, I haven't been able to guard anything. How could they have thought that I was worthy to be the successor?
Hey, are you done?
Huh?
Wow. Ugh, so annoying.
What?
What? You thought I should feel sorry for you after your little speech? You can hide in your palace while you fuss over your overworld problems. And on the front line, it's not even you who's putting their life in danger. But in the underworld, what do we worry about? If we'll have food for our next meal, or survive to the next week. Even if I am but a small glimmer of light in this world, I must try my best to shine brightly for others. Didn't you say that? Well, if you really want to protect everyone, what are you standing here crying for? Get to it!
You're right. You're right. Self-pity doesn't help solve anything. Thank you, Sila. Usually when I feel sorry for myself, I am met with gentle consolation. never has anyone dared to be tough and make me snap out of it.
I'm no good at consoling, but I can hit you on the head a few times, no problem. I can tell that you have a big burden to carry. Why do you force yourself to?
As the successor to the Guardian of Belobog, I must always be vigilant of my behavior and thoughts.
Yeah, Lady Branya. Miss Future Supreme Guardian comes from the same orphanage as me. Who thought it would be a good idea to put us together, huh? How about I show you around the orphanage a bit more? Unlike you, my memories from when I was little are crystal clear.
Okay. I'll indulge in old memories with you for a while.
I should let those two be alone for a bit. The only thing left to find is painkillers. I'll see if there's any nearby.
Oh, it's here. We found it. Thank you, Perkins.
Don't mention it, Clara. Warning. Warning. Danger detected. Protect Clara.
Perkins, don't! I've seen this person.
Command received. Danger removed. Deactivating active defense mode.
This place is dangerous. You should leave. Oh, I came here for these painkillers too. There are a lot of people hurt at the Vagrant camp. I guess the miners are no different? If everyone could just get along, things would be easier. Here you are. I hope the medicine is of help to you. Mr. Svarog, he's my family. I met Mr. Svarog when I was real little. He took me in and took care of me. I'm really sorry about what happened back in the Great Mine. Mr. Svarog doesn't trust any humans besides me, especially everyone from Wildfire. Mr. Svarog doesn't want to hurt people, but he always follows the calculations of his analysis. He thinks that interaction with humans is inefficient. Wildfire wants everyone to leave the underground, but Mr. Svarog wants everyone to stay here. According to his calculations, the overground is already unsafe. No, there can't be. Mr. Svarog is healthy. His system is always being maintained. He says that his responsibility is preservation. To do that, he must make decisions that best protect humanity. I know that Wildfire wants to talk to Mr. Svarog, but no matter how many times you talk to him, Mr. Svarog won't change his mind. So please trust me. I'll try to persuade Mr. Svarog. Hopefully one day he'll finally listen.
Clara, what are you doing here?
You're Miss Zila from Wildfire. I came here to...
Why are you helping the Vagrants look for medicine? If they're so great, how could they make a little girl go around running errands for them?
No, it's not like that. I wasn't made to do anything. It's just that the living conditions for the vagrants aren't great. There's not even a clinic in their camp. So I wanted to help them out. Also, not all of them are bad people. Everyone just wants to survive. Miss Zila, did this medicine belong to Miss Natasha? Then, can you give me some? The vagrant's injuries are quite serious.
I see. Let's split these painkillers then.
Really? We don't need to ask Miss Natasha first?
If I know Nat, she won't mind. Although, this will make it more difficult for us. She'll understand. She always does.
Great! Thank you, Miss Zila.
Are you leaving? This old town is too dangerous. We'll accompany you part of the way.
It's fine. I have Perkins for company. And I have some more things I need to look for here first.
Understood. Be careful, though.
Metal plates and bandages. Let's go report to Natasha and
It's getting late. Where to now?
Nat, we're back.
That's our Zila. Nothing if not punctual. So, did you find any usable supplies? Oh, let me see. Metal plates, gauze bandages, painkillers, rubbing alcohol. Ah, perfect. That's everything I needed. Huh. It's just, there are less painkillers than I'd expected. Did someone break into the storage room?
Hey, don't worry.
No need. I'll handle it.
So you guys aren't that close.
I bet old.
Oh, no worries. I hope things go. A doctor never stops learning.
Huh? Tired already?
Aren't you? We didn't get any. Rest last night.
You're gonna have to step it up, you know? My record is 6 days, no shut-eye.